Hello Capricorn, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. How are you, my Capricorn Earth cousins? How are you? I'm a Taurus Sun. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. I'm here to do a reading for you. It's always going to be for the week ahead whenever you find it, whether that's today, tomorrow, or next week, or next year. And I hope that you have your bell button pressed if you are subscribed, and so you know when I am uploading. And I hope you are subscribed. A lot of you come by here and watch these videos, but you haven't subscribed, and I hope that you will. So let's look at a couple of different decks here. We're going to look at the Lenormand, and we're going to look at the Divine Goddess Oracle deck, and then we're going to hit it up with some tarot, find out what's going on for you. Capricorn, if you are the person who is the ride or die here, and you're always in the comments, and your thumbs up really do matter to build this tribe, I really am grateful for you for doing that. All right. Ooh, something's about to change quickly here. There's about to be some communication or some information, I would say, some knowledge that you are going to come across here. And yeah, there's something hiding. There's a secret. It feels like it could be, yeah, it does feel like it's going to change quickly here. Let me just get some more cards on the table. The whip and the broom is about that. It's something that stings. It's something that stings that happens really quickly. We've got card 10 and 11 here. And the scythe here is about cutting things out. So it feels like there was a very quick change that is going to be made in the week ahead, possibly. Somebody is going to be cutting someone out after they hear some information that they didn't know was there. Like, this is a book of secrets, right? It's a book of secrets, a book of knowledge, and we've got the 10 of Pentacles in the bottom right hand corner. For some of you, there is something that could be showing up that you didn't know. It could be about money, it could be about a long-term relationship, it could be about abundance. Take it as it resonates for you. But I feel like this information here is something that is going to make something, it's going to sting. This information is going to sting, and it's going to cause you to cut something out really quickly here. We do have the Jack of Diamonds here, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And I want to say that this has been something that has been a long time coming. I want to say that it's been on a delay, that we've been waiting for it. It's something that you thought you knew, but you weren't really sure. And so I feel like when we finally get to the place we're supposed to be, somebody decides they're just going to cut it out. They're just deciding they're going to cut something out of their life, and they don't want to cut it out, but I feel like you're going to. We do have an awakening, and that might be why. We have a realization, a shift, or a discovery. This could be the discovery, but it feels like the shift here is within you, that you've had some sort of an awakening. And let's find out what's going on here. We have an obsession, we have deception, and we have the leap of faith. So the obsession says focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. Deception here, false illusions, scarcity mentality, which means I'm not enough, I can't be enough, I don't have enough. So it's a false illusion that you're in scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. And then we have the leap of faith. And that is taking a risk here, taking a risk and stepping into the beauty of the unknown. So that's like the Fool card. The deception to me is the 7 of Swords, and we have obsession, which is kind of like devil energy. So I do feel like something is stinging, something is being cut out. It's because of this knowledge that's coming to the surface. Let's find out what's going on here. Tell me about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn, please. Welcome to Earth Day. I always do Earth signs on a Monday. Here we go. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 2 of Swords. Ooh, the Emperor just popped out on me here. Just popped right out of the deck. We have the 3 of Cups. And we have the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. Very interesting. All right. So we do have the Jack of Clubs here. This is the Knight of Wands. And so this is something that is happening really quickly, and it's going to sting because of the whip, right? We never hear the whip coming. And I don't know how many of you have any experience with whips, but I do know someone from Australia that I was able to watch do some whipping work, and you never hear the whip. You never hear the whip until it finally hits something, or all of the energy travels to the end of the whip, and then it's whoosh, right? That's what you hear. So it feels like it's going to sting. You're not going to hear it coming. You're not going to see it coming. But it feels like somebody is cutting something out. So either it's you or them. Take it as it resonates. We do have the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, all three, because we're in a general reading. And I want to say that somebody here is thinking about this Queen, and I feel like it is the Emperor. I feel like the Emperor is thinking about you obsessively, or possibly you are thinking about the Emperor obsessively. I know you're an Earth sign, but it feels like the Queen of Wands is your energy. I want to say that you're probably single. You're very independent. You're probably hyper dependent. I want to say that you are the queen who is doing your own thing. Like, you're not really looking to the past, you're looking to the future. She's faced to the future, and I feel like you are looking forward to things moving forward in a fortunate way here. And I feel like as long as you stay on your path, things will continue to bloom, you'll continue to manifest. But I feel like that there is an Emperor here, and I feel like the Emperor is a person in your reading, and I feel like they are someone who has some feelings for you here. We do have the Emperor, who is the ruler of the empire. This person, I feel they feel their hands are tied when it comes to you, because you're a bit of a wild card, or you'll go rogue. It's like you can only push Capricorn so far. And then Capricorn's going to say, wait a second, and is going to hit you with the whip. Do you know what I mean? It's like somebody has pushed you to the brink of you saying, what? What did you just say? What just came to the surface? Like, it feels like there is something here that, although I don't know that it's bad, I feel like it's almost, it confirms your suspicions or your intuition. I feel like there will be, or there has been, take it as it resonates, an end of a cycle. And I feel like the end of the cycle is the end of the cycle where we are silent with each other, where we've blocked each other, where we're not talking. I feel like the 10 swords being here, 8 and 2, the 10 swords being here tells me we're releasing it. Because although the 10 of swords is a terrible ending, we have blocked each other, we've had arguments obsessively. Now the Emperor is thinking about obsessively about the Queen. I feel like that even though the 10 swords can be terribly painful, that we need to be grateful for the release. Because it's really hard to be in the 8 of swords and the 9 of swords, right? And when the 10th sword comes along, then we can finally be released from the pain and we can carry on. I feel like the Emperor wants to have some sort of a reunion, or this might be a new person for some of you. It doesn't even have to be someone you know. I don't see anything here that indicates that this is someone from the past. So this Emperor here could be someone that has you on the mind, because maybe they know you, but they've never dated you. They've never, you could have met them out at a celebratory place. So maybe at a dinner party or a wedding. It feels like you know of this person possibly for some of you, but you don't really know them. But I feel like for some of you in the week ahead, you're going to see them at some sort of a gathering. And I want to say that this person has been carrying some feelings for you. They've been wondering about you, what you're doing. I don't know if this is someone that maybe you didn't communicate with in a way where you didn't take their number, they didn't take yours when you met them. But I think that this Emperor is not able to stop thinking about you. The Emperor is Aries, by the way. Of course, all the kings are here when the Emperor is in the room. Same with the Empress, right? When the Empress is here, all the queens are here. Tell me about this here. What is happening really quickly in the week ahead? Because you're cutting something out because of some information that comes to the surface here, or something that you find out. We've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. We've got the Two of Swords. There's been no action because we've been blocked, right? That's what we're looking at here. And we do have the, sorry, it fell on the floor. We do have the death card in the reverse. That's how it fell on the floor face down. So we have, I feel like somebody here is, it's almost like we're trying to avoid change. I don't want to let you back into my life. I don't want to put any more energy into this. The death card in the reverse tells me that somebody is trying to sidestep the major arcana, trying to sidestep the ending of something. I don't want to get hurt, so I don't want it to hurt. So it's got to come to an end, and it's like somebody's trying to hold off. Somebody's trying to hold off the ending of something. And the Knight of Wands being in the reverse tells me that it's some sort of a passionate connection. With the Two of Swords, it tells me that somebody here doesn't want to get hurt. And so they don't see the situation for what it is. Like maybe the situation isn't a good one and you don't want to let it go, because there are people who would rather live in a toxic poop soup of a connection than be by themselves, which is very toxic in itself. But I feel like with this scythe here, that somebody here is about to cut somebody else out here. And they don't see it coming, or you don't see it coming. Look, it's a general reading, right? If you want energy that is specific to you, if you want a private read, then there's a link right above all of the comments there. I pinned a link if you want it on your private information. But this is general. And when it's general, it can be your energy or it can be their energy. I try and read it from your position unless the other energy intrudes on me. So we do have the moon energy here, which tells me that you're not aware of someone who's going to cut you out, or you have not yet made the decision to cut someone else out here. The moon energy is Pisces and Cancer energy, and then death is Scorpio. We have a lot of emotional or psychic energy here. It's almost like you know that it's happening here. I feel like you don't want to hurt somebody, but I feel like you do have to end something. Look, it's the moment of alchemy is coming here, and it feels like for some of you, either you don't want to end it or you didn't want to end it. Take it as it resonates for you. But we do have the Temperance here. And Temperance is the moment of alchemy. And whether you want to hurt this person or not, I feel like you're going to have to, because transformation is coming. And when the Death card is in the upright, it's the end of something. Tell me why we're ending something here. And it happens really quick, I want to say. For some of you, it happens really quick in the week ahead. This could be happening now, but it feels like this is, the fallout is going to be in the week ahead. Tell me about what's in this Book of Secrets here. What's coming to the surface? The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress. So I feel that we are dealing with you, my dear, who is the Empress, feminine or masculine. I feel like what comes to the surface is knowledge that you have put a lot of effort into something here, whether it's a job or a friendship or a relationship, a love ship, it could be platonic. You've put a lot of effort into something here. And I feel like the effort has all been on your side. It feels like you realize that you're the one carrying the relationship. And sometimes we can get into that, especially when you're like loyal, like an earth sign, or you are, you are the Empress, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is you. And, the Empress, you're the Empress in training if you aren't the Empress yet, because the Empress comes with a lot of wisdom. Not everybody's the Empress, right? But I feel like that there is you have a realization. It's almost like you're going through a book of remembering. And I want to say with this Seven of Pentacles that you're the one who has put in all the effort, who has created everything. It's like you gave this person everything and now you're ready to just cut out. You're like, you know what? It's a realization. It's like you go through this book and what comes to light is, it feels like you're the one who has done all the work in this connection here, and you don't want to do that anymore. So I feel like somebody here has had an ending or will be having an ending in the week ahead, but I also feel like there is somebody here who is the Emperor, who you are on their mind 24/7. And I don't feel like this is the same person with this situation. I feel like that situation is something completely different. I feel like somebody has their eye on you, but they don't know if they should come forward here. We do have the Six of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Wands. So this person is pretty convinced, like the Emperor is pretty convinced that you are very attracted to them. that you are, this person thinks that you are very attractive. This person also sees you as someone who's very stable and grounded, someone who's very confident in their own life, that maybe you have a business or you've grown yourself all by yourself. It feels like you do know this person because the Six of Cups is here. That's what I said before, right? It's like you know this person, but you've never dated them. This isn't someone that you would ever consider dating, or maybe back then you didn't consider dating them. But the Emperor now has memories of you. It's like they're thinking about you nonstop. And it feels like they want to know if you're ready for this Ace of Wands, if you're ready to go on this path here. But this Emperor is up in their head and feels like their hands are tied. Why is the Emperor feel their hands are tied? The Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. They feel like you're holding on to some sort of connection. You're holding on to some sort of a partnership here. And they're unsure if you're ready to cut that person out. The Queen of Swords is here, which is another energy of the Empress. Now we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. It feels like this person wants to have an honest conversation with you about what this partnership is. Like, are you dating this person, or are you single? Or it feels like this person's holding on to the hope that you'll be in a partnership with them instead. It feels like somebody here is like the Emperor. The Emperor never goes in unless they know they're going to win. The Emperor can't risk the Empire for a love connection. Definitely not. But I feel like the Emperor is thinking about you and wondering, if you're ready to cut out the partnership because they're holding on to you. But I don't think that this is someone that, I feel like it's someone that you've got some memories with, but I don't feel like they're intimate memories. You've never dated them. Like, it feels like you have some memories of them, but I don't feel like it doesn't feel like soulmate dating, like that kind of thing. It feels like just nostalgia. The Two of Swords is bringing the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I do believe that somebody here feels like if they can get a date, that things work out really well. It feels like what's weighing heavy on the Emperor is, do I communicate with this person, and what do I say? What's weighing heavy is the Page of Wands, that I'm excited to contact this person, but are they already in a long-term relationship? Tell me about the Three of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the World card, and we have the Hierophant. So it does look like that there has been an ending, and that's why you're getting the invitation, that this person has ended something in love, and they see it as a milestone. It's like they've gotten out of some sort of an Ace of Cups situation. It's like it stayed at the Ace of Cups. It didn't grow after that. But this person is letting go of the Ace of Cups that's not growing in order to have some sort of a commitment. So as they come toward you with these romantic feelings, I feel like this person does want a commitment. They've had a breakthrough, that they have the Ace of Cups the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is what's going to lead them to the Ten of Cups. They want to invest in a family situation. They want to bring everybody under one roof. This Emperor, is someone who is stable. They're also someone who's not scared to step forward, but they're definitely not going to step forward if they don't know the situation. They're not going to take a risk like that. So it feels like there is a breakthrough. Somebody's realized that they have feelings about you because they can't stop thinking about you. So there has been a breakthrough here. And I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, while the sun is shining, the Emperor's thinking, well, the sun is shining here, then I feel like we can go to all 10 cups. What's the outcome? What is the outcome for Capricorn? Somebody holding back because they're in their head, but they definitely do want the wish fulfillment here. Somebody who has the Ace of Cups in hand, who is I feel like this person is nursing their wounds because they've emotionally disconnected from something that didn't grow. And so they still have that Ace of Cups that I was talking about here. They still have the Ace of Cups in their hand, right? And so this person is thinking and making a plan, trying to come upon some wisdom about how to get their 9 cups here. I feel like they're watching you while they do it. I feel like this person is hoping that you have deep feelings for them as they have for you. And I don't feel like it's anyone that you've dated, but I feel like it's like absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's what it feels like, that this person, their feelings have been growing over time, but they are hesitating because I feel like right now they are leaving some sort of a connection in the future. And it looks like with the King of Wands in the reverse, that they are not taking action on it right now. So I do believe that there's someone here who could be an Aries that's thinking about you. There are some secrets that I feel are going to come out, and they're going to come with a Tower. It feels like this person has taken their time. They want to make sure that everything is perfect before they come forward and cause a Tower in your life, and then let you know that they have feelings for you. So I feel like this is someone that you completely would never look at as, and I don't think that isn't someone that you wouldn't consider as a long-term relationship, but I think this is someone that you're like, really? That person has their eye on me? Really? The Emperor has the eye on me? And the reason that the Emperor has the eye on you is because you are the Empress. And this person sees your worth immediately, and they will treat you as such. All right, so there's some secrets coming to the surface, and I feel like it says here, false illusions, deceptions. I feel like the Emperor has been harboring feelings for you that they haven't told you about, that they're obsessively thinking about you. We saw the Eight of Swords and that the leap of faith is here. I feel like this Emperor wants to take a leap of faith with you, but they got to be sure that you're single. They got to be sure that you're willing to speak about it. They got to be sure that you're at least willing to enter some sort of a partnership in the Pentacle world. So not love. That comes later. Not love right now, but they just want to be a friend to you. They want to kind of work on this and grow it. We do have the bottom of the deck here. We have some obstacles or achievements here, but we also have luck. And so the Six of Pentacles tells me that this person feels like they'll be lucky if you give them your attention. It's like they want an audience with the Empress, and they're like very humbled about being able to come forward and speak with you. There might be some obstacles that you need to get over, but the Eight of Wands is here, and I feel like there is going to be communication. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching here, Capricorn. I appreciate you. I'm out for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back, y'all. Bye-bye.